What's up, guys? Monday morning, time is 11:55. Right now we are currently live on TikTok. Got to the office at about 8 o'clock this morning, 8:30. That was a whole saga. Maybe I'll get into that a little later. But yeah, right now we are currently live on TikTok. Michaela is just doing one of our DTF streams. It started out incredibly. We literally had another record. If you guys already missed last week's episode, I talked about how we had a record number of viewership. Well, we just ended up breaking that again today. So yeah, this week I'm going to be talking all about ways that you can drum up business in a slow period of time. So right now it is the middle of July in the summer, typically a slower period for the screen printing and embroidery businesses. So if you guys are interested, that's what the entire week is going to mainly be about. And one way that we are trying to do that is by going live on TikTok. So currently we have, I think, about 100 people watching.
So I know, like with sublimation, sometimes they have to be a certain shirt. You don't have to have anything specific for this. Which was another good reason, like another big reason we love these transfers so much.
So yeah, we like to go live on TikTok and just try and get some viewership, get some extra followers, and people buying the pre-made screen prints for WW transfers. But yeah, right now Jake just wrapped up printing one of our WW transfer screen prints. This is the Spooky Babes Club, one of the Halloween designs, if you guys can believe it, Halloween in July. But as just a custom screen print and supplier that we try to be, we have to be ahead of the trends so that our customers can already get started buying those transfers so that they can start stocking them on their websites and such. So yeah, that's what we got going on right now. About to head to lunch. I'll check in with you guys a little later. All right, guys, time is 2:49. Just been working on the computer trying to answer the messages and emails that are coming in. Right now I just took a little bit of time to pick the WW transfer orders that we have ready to go. So now once Jake is finished up with those screen print transfers that he's doing for WW right now, he will package those up. Michaela right now has just wrapped up printing on the DTF as well. So I think she is working on posting a TikTok to the WW transfers TikTok, and then we'll cut the roll of film, and then we can get to cutting up the individual custom orders that are in that roll and start getting those packaged up and shipped to our customers. But in the meantime, I kind of just wanted to have a talk with you guys about what we are doing today, for example, to kind of increase the sales, get some more sales flowing through the business. And that's just really posting more on social media. So typically we try and post at least once a day, Monday through Friday. However, today, from the book I'm reading, Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. If you guys know, I have been talking this author up a bunch. His whole series, he has like 3 different books: Traffic Secrets, Expert Secrets, and .com Secrets. So if you are at all interested in this topic, make sure you check out those books. But in the book, he was saying that what you should try and do is like pick a social platform and try and post that every single day for 365 days straight. And whether that's just like picking up your phone and going live on Facebook or TikTok on your way home from work or something and talking about the lessons that you learned from that day. Whether it's like writing out a 500,000 word blog post at the end of the day or during your lunch break, something like that. Basically, his whole emphasis was just posting something every single day to the platform of your choice and sticking with it for a whole year. And he says if you can do that, that you will have not anything to worry about with having to drum up customers and get some more support for your business. So I thought that that was interesting and wanted to pass it along to you guys. But he also mentioned something that posting, just like rather than creating content, actually like just documenting what you're doing. So rather than like having to sit down and think about what am I going to post today, to actually document what you're doing throughout the day. Basically kind of like what I do on this weekly vlog for you guys. I'm basically showing you what I do day to day on a weekly basis and inside of my transfer business. So that's kind of more on what he was saying. You just want to document what you were doing, and if you don't think that now is a good time, it probably is all the better time to actually start, because you might be thinking like, oh man, like why would someone want to listen to me? I'm in debt, for example, or like my business isn't even doing well. But that's the thing, like now you want to show the process throughout for your customers, for your potential audience. You want to show them the process. You don't want to show them when you've already made it, because I mean, you could show them the spoils of your labor, but like, people really enjoy watching the process. So going off of that, what you basically want to do is try and just document 6 to 7 pieces of content and post that to Instagram stories, post it to TikTok stories, Snapchat, whatever it is. Just post 6 to 7 pieces of content. And again, it doesn't have to be something that you've sat down and thought out, like a scripted video, anything like that. It could literally just be you driving into work for the day and you ran into some traffic. I mean, if you guys follow me, which you already should be, if you guys follow me on my social media, TikTok, Instagram, you saw that that's literally what I did this morning. I just posted a Instagram and TikTok story of the traffic that we ran into coming into work this morning, and explained a little bit of how the morning went. So again, I kind of mentioned it in the morning clip that I filmed, but when we were getting gas this morning, Michaela actually, like, I don't even know what happened, but basically the pump malfunctioned and spilled back a whole bunch of gas, and it got all over Michaela, on her shirt, on her pants, and that was just the start of the morning. So I just like documented that and posted it to Instagram and TikTok. So it doesn't have to be anything extravagant, anything hard. It could literally just be what you're doing in that moment. Good morning, guys. 7:45 Wednesday morning. Right now, I am just working on getting the orders that are in Etsy converted over to our system, Deco Network, so that we can have all the orders in one place and be nice and organized, and no problems come up where we like miss something, a color's wrong, something like that. So that's what we have to do. Anytime a customer places an order on Etsy, we have to essentially replace the order by putting it into our order system so that we can keep track of everything. That's why it's so much easier if a customer orders through our website, because we don't have to do any of this. But if someone orders through Etsy, unfortunately, this is what we have to do, as well as like holding their hand during the entire ordering process, which these are all reasons why, if you guys haven't already heard my previous rants about Etsy, I'll put a video up here. Just one of the many reasons we are trying to move away from Etsy and direct all the orders to our website. But that's what I got working on. I have to just like 2 more orders that I have to get put into the system, and then that will be it. We'll be all caught up with that for today. Jake just finished up printing some of our sample boxes. We have a new design that we're going to be using for our sample boxes, and we're also going to be including 2 of each transfer now. So rather than just 1 screen print transfer, 1 full color transfer, we're now going to be doing 2 screen prints, 2 full colors. Just give the customer many opportunities to try our transfers. Maybe they messed up the first one, so now they have an opportunity to try again on the second one, because it does take some time to dial everything in and just make sure the settings on your heat press are correct. So I think this will be a lot more customer friendly and just like work better for our customers in the long run. So we have those all finished up. He was working on them yesterday, and today he just finished them up. He's also putting the WW Transfer screen print transfers into our inventory. Yesterday we spent probably a good 2 hours just working through our inventory, trying to make sure that we could identify rows that used to have transfers in them, but for whatever reason the design currently isn't for sale on our website. It might be like an Easter design, something like that, a seasonal design. So we now have a system for identifying which rows are empty and can be used again, and all of the inventory matches what's actually physical and on the computer. So that is good to see. Great to have that done. We have a good bit of orders that we need to get printed today, and they're all pretty small ones, but there's just a lot of them, so we got to make sure that we're focused and getting things done on time. We're going to be working on some of our fall and Halloween screen print transfers later today, so it's going to be an exciting one. Alright guys, got the orders put into the system. Right now I just have to work on getting the transparencies for today's orders printed on the transparency printer, so that Jake can get started burning those around 9 o'clock. So I got to get started on those printing now, so that they can print, because they're going to take probably like 20 to 30 minutes, so it should finish up right on time. Still got those transparencies printed, but I just noticed Michaela was emptying the waste ink. So I wanted to show you guys real quick us just literally pouring money down the drain. If you guys missed my last video, we have our white set up to recycle, but unfortunately the CMYK colors just mix and we can't recycle those. Alright guys, going on noon right now. Wrapped up this order. Got everything printed with that. It was just 50 sheets. And then while Jake was printing those, I started working on this next order. It was just a few sheets on that, so we threw it on the manual. And then this one also just a few sheets, so I printed it on the manual. Jake right now is at lunch, but he was printing our orange Hocus Pocus design. It's going to be one of our Halloween screen print transfers for WW Transfers. We'll try and hopefully, yeah, you guys can see that. That's not bad. I know it's not the best with one hand, but there we go. Yeah, so it's nice and bright orange. I was talking with Michaela on whether we should have tinted the orange just a little bit, make it a little more of like an autumn color rather than a nice bright orange, but she said go with the bright orange, so I think that it turned out pretty well, can't complain. In the meantime though, I logged on to Etsy to take a look at what we got going on, and I noticed this lovely thing that popped up just now. So yeah, I guess Etsy is just full on embracing the eBay, and I guess they just want to be eBay. I don't know what they get from that, but I mean, like, the only platform that I know of where you can submit offers to items is eBay. And I mean, I personally don't really like buying things off of eBay. What about you guys? Yeah, this is just, when I saw that, I literally laughed out. I laughed out loud, because it's just like, this is just another confirmation that Etsy has 100% fully shifted to only catering to the buyers now. They have completely left out their sellers, and they have demonstrated by this that they do not care about their sellers anymore. It is all 110% related to the buyer and all on them. It really started with the Etsy payment protection, how buyers can literally just, for basically any reason, request a refund on the product, and if it's under $250, Etsy will give it to them. And they don't say this, but I am quite sure that that is a ding against your account every time a buyer files for Etsy payment protection on one of your orders that was placed through your shop, just because Etsy is paying out that customer from their own pocket. So I mean, it's not like this is going to be going on forever, and it's just going to always pay out your customers from their own pocket. Like, that's just not reasonable to expect. So clearly they are dinging our account every time we get one of those. So that was, what I would say is the start of all of the shift in focus for Etsy as a platform. And now with this, I think it's just further confirmation that Etsy does not care about us as sellers. They only care about the buyers. And I mean, what we can look to, for example, on what this is going to look like in the future, is just check out how Amazon operates their seller marketplace. It is 100% locked down. You can't do anything as a seller. The buyer has all of the power. If there is like buyers can literally return things on Amazon for no reason. They just have to pay return shipping if it's within 30 days. Like, I don't know, man. I definitely come from like a seller mindset, and like, you purchase the product. If you purchase the product, why are you returning it unless there's something wrong with it? Like, you shouldn't have purchased the product in the first place. That's definitely the mindset that I have, but I know 100% that that's like a seller business-oriented mindset, and most consumers, like 99% of consumers, don't have that same mindset. So yeah, I don't know. Is Amazon, or is Etsy going to be lurching further towards Amazon and eBay and like the other massive marketplaces that are out there? Or are they going to maybe take some of these steps backwards and go back to what really made them Etsy in the first place? I think I know the answer to that. They're obviously just going to keep on continuing down the path that they're on. And I mean, again, all of this seems to be highlighted. Like, I would say the seismic shift in Etsy really started like after the pandemic, after like the beginning of 2021, when Etsy was under pressure from all of their shareholders. if you don't already know, Etsy is a public company, so you can view all of their financial records. And they had an amazing pandemic because everybody was buying online. And then after the pandemic ended and slowed down at the beginning of 2021, their sales also slowed down. And for Wall Street, basically the only thing that they like to see is an up and to the right arrow. And anything contrary to that, they'll punish you, and punish you by like lowering the value of your share price, which to the company of Etsy, that's basically all they care about, because they are fiduciary bound to their shareholders, not to us, their sellers, who are literally the ones who make the lights on the platform. Oh gosh, guys, sorry, rant over, but I think I talked about it earlier this week. We signed on to TikTok Shop, and that also is like Nazi Germany. They don't give you anything. It's almost like, it's honestly worse than Etsy at this current point, but it's a little bit better than Amazon, but just barely, not by much, better than Amazon. TikTok Shop is literally like an oppressive regime. When you're live on TikTok Shop when you're live on TikTok and you have a TikTok Shop, if you mention anything related to your own website and not the TikTok Shop products, you will get a community guideline violation on your live. So TikTok is literally listening to your live and like processing the audio so they know exactly what you're saying. And if you don't even say the right things for TikTok, you'll get a strike on your account, which is just like mind-blowing that people are okay with like TikTok and other companies exerting this much control on their own businesses. Like, I'm not okay with this. I keep on telling Michaela we should ditch TikTok Shop. It is literally oppressive. But I mean, the thing is with TikTok Shop, they're flooding our lives with a whole bunch of traffic. And honestly though, I know this is completely off topic and a whole big tangent of a tangent. On Monday, we did the big live, had a whole big number of viewership, but we didn't make a dime from that entire TikTok live. Not one dime. Not from our website, not from TikTok Shop, nothing. And we had like literally 1,000 people watching, didn't make a dime. So like, I get TikTok is going to flood your lives with more traffic so that those people will buy your products, and that ultimately then TikTok will make a cut of those products. But the traffic that they're sending to your lives is just garbage. Like, it's garbage. None of the people are interested. They're not buying. So it's like, what's even the point? I don't even know. That's what I would have said had it not been for today. Michaela also went live on TikTok. Big viewership, like 600 people, sustained watching, and we ended up making some money on it. A good amount of money. I can't complain. So maybe Monday was just like not really it. I don't know. But yeah, we definitely got way more orders on our website. We got 11 orders on our website and 3 orders on TikTok Shop. So again, I say we cut TikTok Shop before we get attached to it, before we get like, oh man, it's so much money, like we can't cut it off. I think we should just cut it now and really just focus our efforts on sending people to our website where we control the outcome. Because on TikTok Shop, I don't even get the person's email address. I don't get anything. Like, I can't. So like, oh, this is just like, it's so irritating because TikTok is controlling everything about it. They control who gets their buyer email addresses. So like, if someone buys from my shop, I can't even market to them later because I don't have their email address that they purchased on TikTok Shop. And yeah, I mean, again, this is from my mindset, like a business-oriented mindset, someone who, like a sales and business-oriented mindset. I'm trying to get people to buy my transfers, and I get that, like, from a consumer perspective, not having unwanted marketing emails does sound pretty nice, and like, that's cool. But like, as a business owner, as someone who's trying to market their products and get sales for their products, stuff like this is just literally oppressive in my eyes. And I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, what we should do about TikTok Shop. Should we close it down? Should we just push through it? Maybe things will change in the future. Things are changing super rapidly on TikTok Shop. So who knows? Rant over, tangent of a tangent over. All right, guys, 1:40. I have to cut up this roll of transfers that Michaela was printing on the DTF printer. There is a mix of custom orders in there as well as some WW transfers. So I got to get the custom orders all cut up and then also individually cut up the WW transfer ones and then figure out which ones got printed today so I can go ahead and allocate the WW transfer orders, and then we can go ahead and start picking and packing those. All right guys, Saturday morning. This is not what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, all of my audio clips that I recorded yesterday were corrupted somehow, so I don't have any audio from all of the clips that I filmed yesterday, which was basically the meat of this video. So I'm gonna have to refilm that right now for you guys. But yeah, so all of that basically was going to be the things that you can do as a t-shirt business getting started, as a screen print business already in business, an embroidery business, anything like that, to try and get some more sales in for your business. And that number one thing that I'm going to talk about today is going to be mainly what you saw us do this week, and that's just posting on social media. So if you guys can, I know that it's going to be pretty hard, but try and post like 5 to 7 times per day per platform. That will really increase your trajectory going in the long term, because if you can do that for 365 days, you really won't have to worry about getting sales or anything. They will just naturally come because you've been consistently posting to the platforms. So that's going to be the number one thing. Post consistently to each platform, and it doesn't have to be anything really crazy. It could just be like you just simply documenting what you're doing, like I talked about earlier, and what you're doing in day to day on like TikTok stories, Instagram stories, and then maybe posting like 1 to 2 like real videos on TikTok or Instagram Reels, stuff like that, YouTube Shorts. You guys need to be posting to like all 3 of those platforms at least once a day: TikTok, IG Reels, and YouTube Shorts. And then the other thing that you want to do kind of related to that is you want to post 1 long form type piece of content per week. And what I would do for that is basically pick the medium that you enjoy the most, like watching. So whether that's like podcasts, you like reading blog posts, you like watching video blogs or stuff like that, like long form videos on YouTube, whatever you enjoy most is probably what you should just end up doing yourself, because it'll be the easiest for you to create the content for. So like I said, if you enjoy podcasts, start a weekly podcast with just what happened throughout the week, or maybe even give it a little spin if you can think of something that could apply to that. Another thing that you really want to focus on for these social platforms is going to be the live streams. So you guys, again, saw me earlier this week doing it. Like, this is literally what we do, and it's just focusing on TikTok Live. TikTok Live can be a huge moneymaker for your business, so do not underappreciate what it can do for you. Just make sure that you guys try and understand it as much as possible. So what you need to do for TikTok Live is you need to have 1,000 followers, but there's actually like a little cheat hack that you can do to do that. So if you just run like $50, $100 worth of ads on TikTok, and you can set like a different number of goals for that you want the ad to do, so you can have it drive traffic to your website, you can have it get profile views, you can have get interactions, stuff like that, but you can also have it target followers. So you can literally just basically pay TikTok to get you 1,000 followers, and then once you have 1,000 followers, you can go live on TikTok. So that's a little extra tip on there for you. All right, the next tip is going to be connecting locally. So that can be as simple as just like volunteering at a local festival, local fundraiser, something of the sort. Just volunteering, getting to know the local community members, the people who are actually making the decisions, just getting to know them and them getting to know you. Another thing that you can do to take that even a step further is offer to donate like garments to the actual fundraiser, to the festival, stuff like that. Print their logo on the front, and then volunteer or staff on the back, whatever it is, offer to donate some shirts in return for some free shout outs. Another thing that you could do is join your local Chamber of Commerce. I know that that can be successful for a lot of you, but that also, depending on what size you're at, might not be the most attainable thing, but it is something to consider. All right, guys, tip number 3. We are going through these. I think you guys can probably already guess what it's going to be. It's basically what I focus on, number 1 in the business, and that's going to be SEO. So the reason why I do this is because where are your customers? So someone's looking for custom screen printed shirts, for example. Where are they going to be? They're probably going to be searching that on Google, custom screen print shirts near me. And then where do you want to be? You want to be in front of your customers. So Google is just the natural place to find and interact with your customers, and being on the first page of Google will only allow you to do that even better. So it's just something that you need to focus on. But unfortunately, SEO is a long-term play. So it's not like something that you can implement tonight and then see results tomorrow. It's something that you're going to have to consider over the course of like a 3 to 6 month period at least before you even start to see results. So definitely a long-term play, but it'll pay out in the long run. All right, and then the next tip is kind of going along with the SEO, and that's going to be your Google My Business listing. So I know for some of you who are operating out of your house, it might be a little difficult to do this because I don't know if you want your house on Google easily findable and searchable. But if in case you are interested in that, or you do have a commercial space, getting a Google My Business listing is an absolute must, because it'll allow your customers to leave you reviews, and then you can also drive traffic in Google Maps. So if customers are searching for screen printing near them, your name will show up in Google Maps. And the other kind of tip here is what you want to do is have consistent reviews on your Google My Business page. So what I mean by consistent is you want to try and get like at least 1 review per month, but then don't have just like 6 reviews in 1 week, and then you're not going to have any for into the next couple months. What you want to try and do is like just like spread them out over a period of time where you can consistently get them, because the reviews are going to be signals to Google that your business is doing well, and another signal that is good to Google is seeing that you're getting the reviews consistently versus all at one time. That's less of a signal to them that your business is an actual performer and one that they should show in search. Number 6, what you're going to want to do is have a referral program. Now, this doesn't have to be anything complicated or like large in scale, anything like that. It could really just be as simple as after your order gets delivered, like 7 days after, you send your customer an email being like, hey, if you know anybody who could use our services, we'll offer them $75. So the customer gets like, the customer would also get something, and then the person the customer is referring would get like the $75. So you could do like the customer gets 50 and then the person they refer gets $75. Referral programs like this can be great ways to spread the word of mouth of your business, and having your most loyal customers telling their friends is always a good thing. And when you can incentivize them to do that, it's a win-win for everybody. All right, guys, but that is going to do it. I hope you guys got some value out of this. I know when I was first getting started, this was a topic that I searched out and watched almost every single video that I could find, podcast, whatever it was. I was just laser focused on trying to get some more sales for my screen printing business in the beginning, because it's not easy. I know firsthand, but hopefully some of these tips will help you to go out and get some more business for your screen printing, screen print transfers, DTF business. Basically all of these are applicable. So let me know if you guys have any other tips and tricks in the comments. Drop those down below for me to read, for other people in the community. We can all spread the knowledge and hopefully get some more sales for our businesses in the meantime. But yeah, guys, really unfortunate about the clips yesterday. I hopefully will try and like spread them in, or hopefully I did and you already watched them. And it was more cohesive than just having to stare at my mug all day, because I did try. The clips were cool, man. I'm so mad that the audio got ruined for them. But yesterday I just had to print a couple orders on the auto. We got those printed out. It was just some screen print transfers. Again, you're probably watching them right now. Got those orders all packaged up. Got a couple WW transfer orders packaged up. And then we got out of there like a half hour early. So all in all, pretty good week. I gotta go put this clip into the video and get this exported so that I can upload it to YouTube. Also, guys, I think I'm going to change when I upload my videos. So you guys know I've been typically uploading them at 10 a.m. Sunday, but YouTube has been sending me recommendations that more of you guys are on the platform at 2 p.m. So I think I'm gonna try uploading the video that you're watching now at 2 p.m. I know that you guys, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do next week. You guys will know when the video got uploaded or not, but I am considering uploading them at 2 p.m. on Sundays now. So if you guys think that that's a good idea, that's when it would work better for you. Drop that in the comments as well. If you guys aren't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button. That really helps YouTube show this video to more people, and then we can all learn more, get some more screen printing tips, some more sales tips, and everything of the sort. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week for week 29.